Hi, I'm Tim Joyce and I run Roundstone Solutions. We're a San Francisco-based IT Infrastructure Integrator, and we work with companies and entities here in Northern California. I wanted to take a few moments today and just record a video regarding the hyper-converged infrastructure space. Our company's gotten very good at that, and we partner with 3 or 4 of the major players in this space. And I thought it might be useful if I took a few minutes and just in plain language describe what's going on in that space. So to begin, I wanted to start by showing you a report that came out this week from Forrester. And what it is it's a summary of the major players in the hyper-converged infrastructure space. Let me move over so you can see more of it. So much like the Gartner reports, you want to be in the upper right-hand part of that, and you'll see that it's the darker blue part. In that space, the one that's the furthest along, considered to be a leader, the leader, I suppose, is Nutanix. They've got the biggest market share. They've got over 50% share in the space. They've got the largest amount of hypervisors they support. They've got their act together. We're a big partner of Nutanix, and we like them very much. Along with Nutanix, you see 2 other partners in this quadrant, or not quadrant, but this band. You see SimpliVity and you see Pivot3. SimpliVity has done a good job of working to help define the hyper-converged infrastructure space, much like Nutanix has. And Pivot3 is a company that's probably the oldest in the space in that they have provided a hyper-converged product for quite some time, mainly a security video surveillance kind of niche. And that's maybe why you've not heard of them as much. Nutanix and Pivot3 are companies that Roundstone partners with. We like their products. In the next band, these are people that are strong performers, but may not have yet either got the market share or have been in the space as long as the others. You got GridStore, which has changed its name to HyperGrid. That happened a couple weeks ago. And you've got a few of the major players. You've got EMC, you've got Hewlett-Packard Enterprise, and you've got Cisco. And they're in there because they've just got sheer market strength, but their products are different. I would even say that a lot of these products were kind of rushed to the market because Nutanix had been doing such a great job with their product set. So, not really as much hyperconvergence as it is a converged infrastructure. But you'll want to check everybody out, and I think when you do, you'll see there's a difference. But this came out this week. It kind of gives you a summary, one company's summary of what the market looks like. So the major players, though, really in the space that you hear about all the time are Nutanix and SimpliVity. Those are the 2 big ones. They're the ones that really made the hyperconverged space happen, and they're doing a good job. Nutanix is probably going to IPO shortly. They filed for it back in January. They have refiled, and I think are going to go on a roadshow in September. At least that's what I read recently. Nutanix is going to have about $500 million of revenue this year, so they're a real company. They've been doing it since 2011, delivering products since 2011. They formed, I think, back in 2009. SimpliVity formed, I think, back in 2012. I could be wrong on that, but I think it's 2012. And they don't have as robust an offering as Nutanix, but have been doing a pretty good job of getting their name out there. The major players, as I said earlier, they're there, but you could tell that those products were kind of cobbled together. And really the whole idea of hyperconverged is that it's not cobbled together, that you've got a rewritten file system, that you've got a whole new approach to the way it all comes together. Big announcement this week in that even though Cisco isn't really supporting Nutanix, Nutanix has certified their software to run as a software stack on Cisco UCS. That's a big deal because if you've got UCS servers installed that have, you just did a couple, maybe a year or 2 old, you still got some amortization that you need to do or depreciation on those. Now you don't have to wait until they're long in the tooth. You can simply buy the Nutanix software stack, put it on there, and you're off to the races. So Nutanix can be acquired in 4 ways now. So you've got Nutanix as an appliance that's branded the NX version that comes on a Supermicro chassis. You've got the Dell version, that's called XC, and that's Nutanix's software stack delivered already on a Dell platform. You've got the Lenovo LX, and that's Nutanix software that's on the Dell server platform. And now you've got Nutanix software delivered on Cisco UCS. So however you want to do it, you can get Nutanix. Now, just briefly, and then I'll summarize, why is this important? You're a user of technology. Why do you care about hyperconvergence, or why should you care? Well, the truth is that this technology has been providing some terrific benefits to the users that have deployed it thus far. The biggest benefits tend to be they've simplified their operations. They have eliminated the need to have multiple support staffs. They can combine server and storage all in one, and that's meant not necessarily cost savings for them, but they can now redeploy those people into areas that maybe are going to help the company make more money. Maybe they create more applications, whatever it happens to be. But you can get higher value out of the people that you've got. The second benefit of hyperconvergence tends to be it's a terrific scaling system. Much like the discussion about the public cloud is there because you can scale so easily, and the amount of scale, or the way it scales, is linear. That's what Nutanix provides in your own data center. So you've got all the security, all the governance, all the things that your business probably requires, but you also have the ability to do the cloud deployment with Nutanix in your own data center. That's big. The third thing is these systems are coming with a lot more performance than you've probably seen in the past. Every one of them has flash. Every one of them has either spinning disk, or they are all flash. So you can get it however you want it configured. And then finally, it's less expensive. You can eliminate the need to have different technology platforms by just having the one, and it works great. Nutanix has an added benefit in that they've got their own hypervisor that they give away for free. So if you're a VMware customer, probably paying a lot of money to VMware, you can eliminate that cost by using the Nutanix hypervisor. That by itself could be worth so much money. I mean, it all depends on how much you're paying for VMware, but I'm sure it's not insignificant. So there's a summary of what's happening in the hyperconverged space. My company has been around for a long time. We know what we're doing. We've got the ability to help you identify whether you're a good candidate for it. We can help you design and architect it along with the partner that might make the most sense. We've got the technical resource to be able to deploy it. However, you'll find that in a lot of cases you really don't need that with hyperconvergence. I mean, you can get these systems up and running in the span of a few minutes. And then finally, the approach we take is we're very hands-on. So we don't just disappear after we've helped you with that. We stay involved and help you as you go forward. So there's a thumbnail about hyperconvergence. Again, I'm Tim Joyce. I run Roundstone Solutions here in the Bay Area. We'd love to work with you. You'll find our contact information below this video. I'm going to post it on YouTube, so it'll be down in the section below the video itself. But my phone number is 925-217-1177, and my email is tim@roundstonesolutions.com. Hey, I look forward to working with you. I hope we get a chance to do that. And thanks very much for watching this video. I hope you got some value out of it.